Video here relating to my last one. I'm not even gonna give an intro, sorry, but talking about the document that I'm building, kind of like outlining just what it's gonna be like to work at Puck Pro Media. I am feeling very liberated because I feel like in the past, the whole reason I haven't been able to necessarily enforce the business being run the way I want it to run, or maybe I enforce it but I just feel bad about enforcing it, or maybe I'm not as strict on certain things as I like to be, and that's because I just felt like I didn't have a right to. And I've been getting real deep on Brian Chesky lately, the founder of Airbnb. I've been really liking his stuff. I really his philosophy of business and being very customer centric is very cool to me. And he talks a lot about during COVID, when they lost like literally 80% of his business, he pretty much restructured the business where he became like in the weeds again. And mind you, this guy's making like $30 billion a year, and he's like dealing with people like, and he's not just like a shareholder just at the top, he's like in it. But he talked about the concept of how if the business is run like as a mix between how the employees want it and how the founder wants it, that's never gonna work, because the founder's like unhappy, the employees like only get half of what they want, etc. But if the founder runs the business the exact way they want to run it, it's gonna work, and it's gonna attract the right people, and the right people are gonna be very mission focused and working towards something, and he can enforce things his way, how he wants to, etc. Like I don't know, I'm kind of butchering the quote or how he like talked about it, but he's very big on obviously customer success, which I am too, and he got really in the weeds of like just the day-to-day of his work to make sure everything was going in alignment with each other and moving smoothly and moving how he wanted to. And just circling back to like what I was trying to get across in this video is like, I've always felt like, why, which is the dumbest thing ever, because I own 100% of this business. Why do I have the right to tell people how they have to do things? Or like, I know like that's not how I didn't actually feel that way, but sometimes it reflected in my actions. Like there was a bit of insecurity in enforcing the things I want to be done. And if you didn't watch the last video, pretty much what I'm working on is like a whole onboarding process, a bunch of SOPs for like every role that I possibly need. Like I have extreme clarity on what I need to do to get to the next level, who I need to hire to get to the next level. So I'm pretty much just working on all that. And in like our onboarding document, which pretty much is just like an everything you need to know about Puck Pro Media document, I'm writing down our core values and stuff, and I'm realizing it's like I will never have to feel bad about enforcing these things again, because this is what you're signing up for. And I'm having so much fun. I'm just going ruthless. I'm ripping quotes in here. I'm going crazy, just being like, you are expected to like do this. And if you don't want to do this, like, it's fine. You're reading this now. Just head on out of here. We don't need you. And I think this is getting me very fired up, because not only will the right people like be even more excited to work here, the wrong people are just gonna bounce ahead of time instead of wasting everyone's time, because I don't know. But yeah, like going back to what I was saying about how it was kind of hard in the past to enforce like what a core value when you're hiring contractors and barely like communicating with them, like just sending them the job details, like, yeah, I'm gonna follow your core value, blah blah blah. Like, no. But as I move into like full-time people and actually creating a process for like bringing people in, now they're going to understand off the bat, and that's going to allow me to enforce it better and relate their actions back to, oh, you're doing a really good job validating core value number one, or blah 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 blah, or doing things the way we want to do things. And that's exciting, because I think that it'll be a lot easier to manage people. I'm just laying it all out on the line right now, just being like, okay, this is what you're signing up for, so buckle the fuck in, baby. But I'm excited. It should be good. It should be a good document.